Hi babes, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. I have been super unmotivated to keep putting out videos here, but this style is really cute and I want to share it with you. So for the back of her hair, we used an unbranded hair extension, so I cannot tell you what it is, but it is a crochet coily piece, like one of those freestyle free stress of I don't know what that popular brand that most YouTubers in the US use, free tress hair. I think that's the name. But in Nigeria, I think if you cannot find this hair, something close to it that you can use is the darling hair coily, no, deep waves, deep waves. It's just that that hair is going to be more like fluffed out and what's it called? Frizzy, a little bit more. It will have more volume when it's dry. But if you want it to look like her, how her hair looked at the end of it, you'll have to like spray water and use a little leave-in conditioner to just make it come together, make it a little bit more tamed. That hair is going to look more untamed if you understand what I mean. Anyways, so I braided the half back part of her hair like this. I was checking to make sure that I'll be able to crochet the hairpiece through it. That was why you saw me tugging on the braid just to make sure it's not too tight. And then I went ahead and did the stitch braid in the front. So when I was making crochet at the back, I used smaller pieces around the perimeter and also closer to her hairline. But because I wanted to make sure the hair extension she had was not going to remain, I made it a little bit, I used a little bit more hair, like the size of the individual crochet pieces. They were like kind of bigger in the middle part. So this is just an anti-dandruff oil spray from Mega Growth. I like it. It's very mentholish. So you try to do this before attaching the crochet so that you can have access to the scalp, better access to the scalp. Then for the tail of all the braids, you can see the way I added every previous braid to the current one and kept moving all the way around. Then for the last one, I use a crochet pin to crochet it into one of the braids so it was secured. And when I sprayed in that spray bottle, I have just water. So I sprayed water on the hair, rubbed it in, and it automatically separated by itself into smaller bits as you saw it. Just rewind and watch, you see what I mean. So when you spray water and rub it, that spray bottle has only water. It's going to, you see this other one I attached is kind of separated into two, just like that. It's going to like stand a little bit more apart, kind of. So it makes it very easy to take out smaller pieces for the crochet hair. So around her perimeter, as I said, I was using smaller pieces, smaller pieces. If you use chunky or big pieces to crochet this hair, first of all, it might, anyway, my technique I'm using is not going to unravel or slide off, but it's going to affect the final output of the hair. It's not going to like be layered nicely and look even. You might just have one big chunk here, one big chunk ending here. It affects how it looks. So just going with as small piece as you can be as you can use, and especially around the perimeter in case she wants to, when the wind blows and that part opens, it has to look nice. Anyways, that's all I want to gist you. Okay, when taking this hair down, the easiest way to take it down is to look for the last hair piece that was crocheted, that I crocheted to her natural hair, right? That last piece of her natural hair. And once you start, like, just pass amongst the crochet hair piece, the fluffy hair, just shift it and gain access to the natural hair braids. Once you start taking down those braids, then the crochet piece will be falling off. That is if you want to reuse the crochet hair. If you don't, you can just use a scissors to cut it off close to the scalp. You can cut it very short. You're not going to cut the hair. Cut it close to the scalp, then it will be easier for you to, okay, pinching each of these individually out of the hair is going to be more stressful than for you to just find that last braided tail and start taking off the braid with a rat tail comb. just start losing it, and then all these ones will start falling off. That's the easiest way to lose this hair, but it can look very messy if you're not patient and careful. Anyways, that's all the gist I have on this hair. You're going to see the technique I used in making a stitch braid, and that will be okay. I just, when I was done, I used setting mousse, hair mousse on the curly part, and then just a hairspray, not for hold but for shine. Then I did her edges. That's all. Enjoy. Remember to leave a thumbs up